a synagogue, this school brought me here to lead the community and to kind of grow the congregation. So we have 100 families that live within a mile of the building here because they all walk here on Saturday. But wait, can we let Harris out of here? Harris, you good? Harris has got his holy machine. Harris, I love the visor, Harris. This is a new level. We're gonna do a bunch of things, but maybe we'll do that in the gym. But I just want you to know that this bell tower was here from Peary. One of the classes took down the memorial plaques to restore them and add more names. So it is in the hands of someone else right now, and she is making sure that that gets done and gets put back up so that we remember all those that served and fell. Anyway, you'll see that the building looks a lot like what you remember and a lot not like what you remember. So there's been a bunch of changes, and it's really fun to see the changes that have happened here. And a big one is that we have a community here. So it's really exciting now, a synagogue and a school, and we still consider ourselves really meaningful partners with the Aspen Hill community. Members of our congregation sit on the Aspen Hill Civic Association. We care a lot about the neighborhood and our partnership with all different types of people in the neighborhood. I'm very close with a couple of the pastors in the neighborhood and others, and that's a really important part of what we're doing here. So we're going to walk through, we'll say hi to Mr. Bill, and I'll take you into the gym, okay? And then we'll...
Hey, sure. Hey, how are you? Yeah, thank you. Hey, JB, what's up? Thank you.
You're from Peary Class.
Hey, Mr. Bill, thank you from Peary High School alumni.
You're
Thank you for holding the
welcome.
fort
Thank you
down.
so much.
Good wishes on your retirement.
Very good, thank you.
Okay, everybody. So I was just joking that back in '75 there was not AC in the gym, so be grateful for change. They've obviously added a Cougar touch here. But if you look in the corner, the school preserved the husky, also the logo that was once in the floor in the lobby, as well as a tribute to Peary High School. So if you want to walk over, you can read the tribute, and it's a big part of the culture. Everybody knows that this was once Peary High School. Yeah, guys, this is Jake Scharf and Asher. This is the youth director of the synagogue. We have a lot of little kids in the synagogue now, so they wanted to tag along for the tour and see all the exciting things that are happening. So one of the things that changed is, you tell me the year. Peary built an auditorium. The last couple of years they were in this building. When they built that auditorium, it meant that the stage, if you recognize it's missing, became obsolete. Yeah. So the stage we took away and is now the school fitness room. And so behind that wall is a whole fitness center, and there's a huge 1,200 seat auditorium that we use instead.
Wow. That's amazing.
And you'll see part of our partnership as a school in this neighborhood is that we wanted to preserve the relationship, even though it's a private school, every evening and all weekend for the whole community to use. And it's really nice. Sometimes it's tons of people, sometimes a few people, but you'll see it's a really special gift.
There were 3 of us yesterday.
Yeah.
When did the bleachers come down?
Well, they built new ones in. Look, I'll show you.
Hey, there are a lot of 5-5 seasons on that field.
Right? Right there. Yeah, so we built these in small ones. Right here. Come on.
I see a couple hands.
Oh, nice. All right.
once a famous picture taken on that goalpost.
Oh.
We were the only ones. I know nothing about this.
Down, if you go, there's a path down at the end here that takes you down to what's now Aspen Hill Park. But that's baseball fields.
What can you tell us about the black path that goes behind right over here, please?
What can you tell us? We know that the black path that goes down is supposed to be some water trail runoff, right? To save the houses from danger back there. That's what you used it for, right?
stays on the black.
Never snuck off a school property.
Let's not go there.
Yeah. Good times. But yeah, there's a path right there by the end of that orange truck. It goes down and around the back and then comes out at the Oriental Park. Some damage here. Yeah. Smoking court. Yeah.
Just some damage. Oh, that's funny. It's probably in the
I can see the
It's amazing.
Is that like a cigarette butt I see down there?
Kids these days.
Yeah.
We call the high school. This is a pre-K to 12 buildings. So we have 800 kids that's spanning just pre-K to 12. Over here and then into what was once the library. Okay, it's a little different today. Okay?
Me too, class of 76.
So you are inside what is once the library, and only a few years ago, during COVID, we renovated this space to make it a synagogue sanctuary. We kept the library feel with books around, but this is now the synagogue, and the high school prays here every day in the morning, the afternoon. And then we have a synagogue that has services throughout the week and on the weekends, on Shabbat. Anybody know what behind the wall? So this is our art, right? And inside are the Torah scrolls. I'll just show you. So these scrolls are all handmade. So they're written on sheepskin, on parchment. And handwritten of what we call the Hebrew Scriptures, right? The Bible. So we have these scrolls here, but the more important scrolls are underneath. So we keep the really sacred ones, especially the plush Torah and the mini Torah. Yeah. So one part of the service, we invite all the kids up, and they take out all of their scrolls and parade around the room. It's very sweet. And then folks come back in here, and we have a class every week. So that just ended. That's why I timed this the way I do. And then we're 120 families. We're now at 800 families. So probably we're going to have to start renovating the basement soon. But in the meantime, they've been renovating anything else that they can. So they actually just made a decision. It's a big deal. I didn't take you through there, but the locker rooms, they gave up one locker room. No fighting. You might notice, guys, what? That the cafeteria is half the size.
Yeah.
Okay, that wall blocks off the cafeteria. On the other side of that wall is the library. Okay, so we don't need as big a cafeteria, although now we actually do. So there's conversation about reclaiming the library and who needs a library in the 21st century. When you walk down the hall, you can use the library if you want. and that's the other half, aside from the kitchen. And then we're gonna walk down the auditorium, right? It's very fun.
Just about the same.
Making music.
Wow, I remember it being bigger.
That way too. This was big.
Our senior year, the plays that were over here. I was in tech crew, and so
You're the tech guy.
No. But I got to move. I went from being just a regular worker. I became like the chair of everything in the gym. So the higher ups were over here using this beautiful equipment. I'm over there twice a while. No.
Where are you now?
Except for no siblings.
When you get by yourself, right now.
Glad you made it.
Yeah, because I was here and I thought, well, it's closer normally if I